Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of May 10th through the 12th, 2024. I want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. And if you are looking for your individual sign reading, those are on Patreon. All right. So we have the overall energy as the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Cups, the King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. All right, so I kind of feel that there's a lot of thought that you're putting into something, or maybe you got some kind of clarity about a situation. You also may have heard something, not sure if you took it the wrong way or if what you heard was just in general hurtful. It could also be revealed to you who an enemy is. You might find out information about someone keeping tabs on you. I keep hearing heard it through the grapevine, so I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of hearsay. You seem to be strategizing. I feel like also an idea came to you and you were like, okay, I know. I have an idea. This is what I'm going to do. But it seems that maybe something doesn't go as planned. Maybe you also feel as if you missed an opportunity. I feel like there is some feelings of regret. And I feel like you're kind of stuck in a rut. Feels like you're too fixated on something that can't be changed. There may be something significant about another water sign or a fire sign. You might deeply miss a fire sign or feel disappointed in them. In regards to career, I don't know. I feel that maybe you're in some sort of leadership position, or maybe a lot of people look up to you, but you might not necessarily be happy. You might be having some sort of regrets for even taking on that position, or maybe you just don't have that type of love or passion for your job anymore. And there's a strong possibility that you start looking for employment elsewhere. If you just started a part-time job, I feel like you might quit. Seems like something you were planning to do doesn't go through, or you have to cancel, or maybe someone cancels on you. There's a strong possibility that you're dealing with a lot of heartache. You could be hurting or disappointed because someone kept a secret from you or someone lied to you. Seems like you could be dealing with some sort of betrayal. You also could be, this could be going dark, like maybe your strategy is to hurt someone, like you've been trying to figure out how to seek revenge, and you're like, I'm going to hurt this person for hurting me. So there's a strong possibility that you're putting a lot of thought into revenge. If it's not you, maybe it is happening to you. And I kind of feel like you started something. You started working on something, and now you have to scrap whatever you were working on. Um, Maybe something wasn't working. You stood back, you looked at it, you're like, this isn't working. Especially if you're like an artist and it was something that you painted and you're like, I don't like this. Or you wrote something, you're like, this story is crap, and you decide to tear it up like something's wrong, where you don't feel like something's working anymore. So I feel like you completed something partially, or had established something, and now it just isn't working anymore. You also might decide to part ways with a group or organization, especially if you were the leader of something or if you were the founder of something. It seems like you're having to step away or separate yourself. I kind of feel like your heart is under stress. Um, it could be medical, so please make sure that you get yourself checked out if you're dealing with some sort of chest pains. Um, but it also could just be something that is moving you so deeply emotionally that you're hurting, or it's causing like stress to the heart. Mm, hmm. Kind of feels too like you might have to start over. In a love situation, I feel that someone's ex has been keeping tabs or lurking, watching from a distance, but just not saying anything. I feel like somebody has been, you know, suffering in silence, having regrets, and I feel like somebody's ex is hurting, but they still don't have the courage to come forward, or um, just too much pride prevents them from letting you know how they feel. It also could be that if they do come forward, you tell them no, and they're just still kind of like devastated that you don't want to work things out with them. I also feel that an air sign might be the blame for something falling apart or not working out. Mm. So again, it kind of looks like you were putting something together. You started on something. Maybe you wanted to start your own business, or you started on some sort of a passion project. And I feel like initially you were confident in this, but for whatever reason, it's not working. I feel like you're having to let it go or having to start over. You also may have been planning something with an earth sign. Kind of seems too that maybe you no longer trust this person. Seems like maybe someone let you down or disappointed you. I feel like a relationship was also being rebuilt. And then, I don't know, another argument broke out and everything that you guys were working on falls apart. People's feelings also could get hurt, or someone in particular, in regards to a decision that you make, especially if this decision is about putting yourself first. I don't know, it just seems like maybe someone's feelings gets hurt because of that. Yeah, again, either you are silently watching, or waiting to hear from someone and you're losing faith, or somebody is silently watching you. I feel too like maybe someone is not going to follow up with a promise that they made. Someone may have spoken too soon or said something in haste, and now it's like, oh, I shouldn't have said anything because it's not going to work. In a love situation, if someone was torn between two people, something just feels like being rejected. Maybe someone also realizes that the grass was not greener on the other side. I'm getting someone named John, but they have a tattoo on the left arm. Let's see here. You also might, like I said, make some sort of decision to put yourself first. Maybe you feel the need to set boundaries with somebody, and that could hurt someone because you're trying to protect yourself. Feels like you're putting your defenses up. You're becoming very guarded. I don't know. I'm just kind of hearing somebody like state your name. Like it makes me feel like somebody coming to somebody's house and it's just like, who are you? Who sent you? So I feel that you are definitely dealing with some sort of trust issues. Um, This also could be about someone who is defending you or speaking in your defense. There's also the possibility of you feeling like protesting if this is dealing with something political. You might come to the realization that a group, an associate, or a work environment was hostile. Something may have been toxic. I kind of feel that something maybe falls apart because that foundation was just like, it was broken from the start. Something was being built on top of a broken foundation. Yeah, again, it's just kind of coming off as you being very suspicious and guarded. I feel that you are coming off as wanting to be left alone. What do you want? There could be a little bit of depression happening with you. If it's not you, maybe it's somebody around you, or maybe it's your work environment, or maybe your work environment is making you depressed. I feel like there is something in regards to 3 people and being divided or some sort of fight happening. I also feel that one person was codependent on another, which also may have led to some sort of disagreement between co-workers, friends, or whatever the situation is. But it seems like it's dealing with 3 people specifically. Yeah. Just seems like you're having to start over, and that foundation had cracks in it. You might be stressing about some things. I feel like whatever this is, the universe is like, you'll get through it. Like, just keep pushing yourself. Have strength, have faith. Like, I feel like you're dealing with a lot of thoughts that are just like negative. And I feel like maybe you're needing to heal and trust that things are going to work out for the better. There's definitely some kind of betrayal, especially maybe by a Leo. Maybe you are in denial about someone who you trusted. I feel like you just need to separate from everybody until you are in a healthier state of mind. If this is your energy, if you are the one feeling, distressed this weekend, you might need to just kind of separate from everything and everybody. You also might need to literally just go somewhere and scream, just like scream to the top of your lungs to release something that is within you. Um, Definitely might need to purge. Yeah. All right. So let's pull some energy cards. All right. Additional messages for water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have the Thinking Man, Attachment, the Temple Path, Overall Energy, Community. All right, so again, I feel like there's this foundation or this bond that you had or established, and now you're having some sort of clarity or some sort of reality check, and maybe realizing that maybe somebody has been kind of codependent or draining you draining you of your energy, leaning on you too much. It also could be that you realize that you have been too codependent or putting too much trust into this group or organization. Just seems like something is forcing you to take a look in the mirror. I'm getting something too about like fortune telling. I don't know if you've become addicted to fortune telling or a fortune teller revealed something to you that you're having a hard time digesting. Whatever's going on is to prepare you for this new spiritual path. I feel like you're getting ready to go on a new spiritual path. And this path is being illuminated for you. I kind of feel too like you are going to come up with some sort of idea, and you're like, this is what I need to do. Maybe you're wanting to start some sort of spiritual group or spiritual organization or a spiritual retreat. Yeah, whatever happens, I just feel like this is part of your path. Now, I'm also seeing something in regards to a ritual. I don't know if you did some sort of moon ritual, or if you're realizing that you did something, made a mistake, or did something on the wrong day, or put the wrong intentions out there. I don't know. I just kind of feel like you're having to learn from some sort of mistakes as well. And then too, whatever it is that you're being separated from is to put you on this new path. Yeah, so hopefully this makes sense, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.